Hi, good morning. This is Anna Imagination with morning meditation from the Healing Garden. We're going to go ahead and do a few box breathings, and then we're going to do some free form. Let's start off with some free form. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. And when you breathe, breathe in deep from the base of your gut. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Focus on relaxing. I've been talking about manifestation, so we're going to do a little bit manifestation prep. A lot of people don't realize manifestation prep. It actually gets neglected a lot. People think it's just walking around saying words and then holding your breath, hoping you get what it wants. Professional manifestors will tell you that it's about relaxing, it's about trusting, it's about confidence, and it's about knowing and believing that what is yours is already coming to you. Deep breath in. But there's prep work where it's, unless you're already in that place of being to manifest, you're going to need to do some prep work. So let's start with just relaxing. We're going to want to put ourselves in an emotional place of confidence. The best way to do that is by focusing on the word confidence. When you focus on a word like confidence, authority, that's a nice word, authority, you feel the word. By recalling the word, you feel the word, and the emotion is then the trigger for the word, and then it fills you. So just take a minute and focus on the word authority, confidence, and then relax. And keep thinking of the words confidence and authority. Now, if you have any kind of trauma where you have a bad association with confidence or authority, that it's going to be difficult for you. And we're going to need to do mental work to unassociate, to break that association. And if that is you, focus instead on the feeling of power, the feeling of being able to, you can. It's the words I can, and you know it. Authority. Control over your own person, your own body, your own mind, and you know it. So power, control, authority. Power is the ability to have authority. It is authority. And then relax and invite those feelings into you. And then breathe. Now we're going to add mantras to the meditation. Mantras are positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are manifestation. Inhale and exhale. I have everything I need. Inhale. I release all that does not serve me. We're going to do that every time you inhale and exhale, every time you exhale on the exhale. I release all that does not serve me. Say that with authority. Believe it, know it, own it. Inhale. I release all that does not serve me. Inhale. I release all that does not serve me. Exhale. I release all that does not serve me. Some regular breaths. If you want to keep saying that, you can. Now, when you inhale, I love the words. Change and the unknown is an adventure. Inhale. Change and the unknown is an adventure. And then exhale. I release all that does not serve me. And then inhale again with change and the unknown as an adventure. And exhale. I release all that does not serve me. Inhale. Change and the unknown is an adventure. And exhale. I release all that does not serve me. Take some regular breaths now, quiet. The discomfort you might be feeling is the conflict between the words you just said and your belief system. I do believe we have found some misleading beliefs. Inhale. Whenever you say something that you want to believe and you feel that discomfort or unset, that is because the words and the energy you are putting out contradicts your belief. Now you have to choose which belief. Do you want the limiting toxic belief that you currently have, or do you want the new belief that you're trying to embed into your mind? Safety, your subconscious mind, is going to try and pull you into the direction of safety, which is toward your limiting belief. But your limiting belief is a program that keeps giving you the life that you currently have over and over again, which is why you stalled out on your healing. You can't take it to the next step. You can't go anywhere. It's because your subconscious mind is interfering with your healing progress and saying, no. If this does not apply to you, well, then this does not apply to you. And then let's just breathe. Inhale and exhale. When you do find a belief that you're trying to embed to reprogram your subconscious mind properly into the perspective that you desire, that is because that is when you need to start using manifestation, positive affirmation, meditation to supplant the belief you don't want. If you have a lot of resistance to this new belief, then you might need to do some, I don't have a word for it yet, logical deduction. You'll have to enter into a conversation with your fear system about your beliefs. And I have classes to show you how to do that. Inhale and exhale. I always manifest at night and in the morning and in the afternoon. I want to focus about my manifestation at night. The reason why I manifest at night is because when I manifest at night, it's done right before I go to sleep. And then when I sleep, the manifestations sink into my subconscious when my subconscious goes to work, and it does the rewiring for me. And then in the morning, I can feel quite a few of those taking place. So, and then I reaffirm, I remanifest. But I love to introduce new manifestations at night. That way, when I go to sleep, it starts the embedding process. And then when I wake up, I'm right on par. I have my fresh new goals. I have my fresh new manifestations. Some of them have already started to embed while I sleep, and then I can start bringing them to the forefront, which is where that one came from with change and the unknown is an adventure. Inhale deeply. All right, now we're going to do some box breathing. We're going to do a count of 4. 4 on 4, 4 breaths in, hold for 4, 4 breaths out, and then, count of 4 to hold up to exhale, and then 4 breaths to hold. And we're going to repeat that. You ready? In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Relax, take it all in. I love when I meditate, I get epiphanies, massive epiphanies. Once you learn how to use manifestation to manifest knowledge instead of possessions, you have the knowledge then to get the possessions you need. Always manifest for knowledge. I cannot emphasize that too enough. Not always, do what you like. But really, I put an emphasis on manifesting for knowledge, because when you feed a man a fish, you feed him for a day. When you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. So if you manifest for knowledge, you don't have to go back and keep re-manifesting the same thing. You know how to do it. Okay, we're going to do some freeform. And exhale. And inhale. Open up that conscious mind. Invite in the subconscious mind for dialogue. What are you feeling? What are your fears, if you have any? Where is your mind wandering? Do you have any emotional tension anywhere in your body? Ask the questions, where is this coming from? I am a very strong advocate for educational healing. There's uneducational healing, which is what most everyone else practices through traditional therapy, where you have someone telling you what to do. And then you have actual educational healing, which is where you raise your conscious awareness. You learn about the subconscious mind so you can actually combat it and subdue it. This is what I do in Triadic Healing. It is a massive emphasis on educational healing. So everything that I do focuses around increasing awareness through education, understanding the subconscious mind, how the self-sailing system works, that is your identity, your defined conscious self, and intuition. And when those three come together, you have a self-sailing system that tells you where you should be going in life and how to get there. But you require a defined identity to do that. So that's a huge focus in triadic healing. Conscious awareness is the other part of that, and it is a huge part where you become aware of all the moving parts, of all the tools, of all the skills. And then we teach you and train you how to implement them and bring them all together. And then you have understanding how the subconscious mind works, where it moves, how it functions, what sets off different parts of it, and then how to turn it off and subdue it. Our subconscious mind does not come with an off switch. You have to logically and with education know how to turn off a subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is what feeds our mental illness. It produces mental illness. It causes mental illness on purpose to keep us safe. And when you understand how and why and where, you can turn it all off. And I'm not talking about where in your life, I mean where in your subconscious mind that is hidden, then you can turn it off. It is quite simple information. There's a lot of it, but it's simple. And once you step into it and you understand the overall workings, you don't need a 10-year master's degree in psychology to do this. You don't. Anybody can do this with the information. So I hold classes, I hold master classes to teach people how to do this. And when I do a master class, you're not getting a full psych degree. You are getting the tools required to literally discipline your subconscious mind. And the results when you are done is extraordinary. It's peaceful, calm living, never violence. You completely abandon all anger and emotional outbursts. You are steadfast, confident, stable, secure. You have reached your ideal stage of living in a matter of a few months, depending on how quickly you learn. And then I combine it with the Silva Mind method, which is extraordinary because then you can just implement, put everything together, and it just clicks. And because you are approaching it from the core problem, you don't have to work on your mental issues. They just go away because they're no longer required, because they only come from a very small part of your mind. If you know how to turn that part of your mind off, which isn't needed anyway, because it's from the Ice Age, literally, then you're fine. You're absolutely fine. So I have triadic healing available. I also have, and I offer triadic healing in 3 forms. I have membership, which is $120 a month or $1,200 a year. I have master classes for people who are dead serious about wanting to completely get this under control and turn their life around. They are people who are looking to move from a level 4 perspective up to a level 8 or anywhere in there. If you're wanting to change and jump perspective levels, master classes are for you. According to Dr. Graves' spiral dynamics, there are 8 at the moment that are defined. Most people who come to me are at levels 4 and 5 of their perspective, 4 and 5. I am at a level 8. So once you know how and where and all about this, you can use triadic healing to plug it in. And my master classes jump you from a 4 to an 8, or I'm sorry, from a 4 to an 8, from a 5 to an 8. We're going to get you up there. That's what the master classes are focused on doing. And then the third is my Power of Self courses. The Power of Self is once a month, I do a 5-day mini master power course. And it is triadic healing. The first class is already over. That's available on my website for $1,000. You can go in and it's 5 days of just everything triadic healing crammed into 5 days to get you started. This month coming up in August, we are going to be doing goddess training. And then the month after that, we're doing, I don't remember what we're doing in October, but I have love, relationships, and romance coming up. I have parenting classes coming up, and I have manifestation coming up, manifestation mindset. And each one of those classes is $1,000. So if you just want the individual class, you'll get that. Now, in addition to that, what you will also get is, or with the membership, the Power of Self courses are included. So you'll have access to my full archive of the Power of Self courses, in addition to the stuff at the end, the Journey into the Self. Journey into the Self is my ongoing 24/7 workshop where 1 hour a day I go in and we go over, it's literally me live sitting there going over all the different pieces of what your goal is, troubleshooting, where you need to go, what Q&As, and I show you behind the scenes of what level 8 lifestyle looks like, what all of it looks like, how to apply it, and you get additional material as well. So it's like a behind the scenes meets your one-on-one meets an overall workshop. So you'll get, with membership, you get the workshop plus you get the power of self. It's a beautiful package. So deep breath in once more. And on Monday, I'm doing a free workshop. It's 1 hour tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to go through pretty much everything, explaining the spiral dynamics, the 8 levels of perspective, and triadic healing, and how triadic healing will walk you through. So it's very informative, and absolutely take a look into it. It explains how education, it's called Finding Your Coordinates, and that link is everything. Everything you need is down below. Finding your coordinates helps you determine where you are in your healing, which level perspective you are at, which one you're trying to get to. And that's where most people with their healing come in, is they're trying to get to a specific perspective, and they don't know which perspective they're aiming for. They really don't know. They just know that where they're not doesn't feel good. And that's because their ethics will be at a level 8 or a level 7, but their mindset is at a level 4. So it's mindset, it's perspective versus ethics. And that really causes a lot of pain for a lot of people. It throws a lot of people out of imbalance, and it completely disrupts your healing. This is all part of educational healing, a massive movement that I am pushing forward, because it's all about education. Education is the difference, literally the difference between level 4, level 5, level 6, 7, 8s. And level 5s get to a point where they go, oh, I need more education. Level 5s start to value education, and level 5s will learn. Level 4 and below will not learn. They don't value education. And that's the problem, is level 4s don't value education. Level 5s do. If you want to level up at this point, you've got to be educated. Our instant gratification society is not compatible, which is why we've stalled out as a society. It's why we're declining as a society. It's because that value of education is not there. Level 5 and above value education, level 4 and below do not. So, which is why our education system is so crappy. So I'm going to go ahead and do some ASMR on another video. You are more than welcome to join me there. And we are also going to do positive affirmations. And this morning I am focusing on preparing the mindset for manifestation. So thank you so much. Everything is down below. Take a look at my shops, subscribe to my newsletter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and may the kindest of words always find you.